What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you 6 crypto tools, websites to make the most out of your crypto investment. Definitely stuff that you need for crypto, whether it's about tracking your portfolio, staying up to date, doing your research. This is what I use and I'm so happy this exists. So with that being said, welcome to the FOMO factory. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell already, like the video, leave an opinion, and let's dive right into it. Now the first website that I really want to show you is not this. The first website that I really want to show you is lookintobitcoin.com, because everybody is talking about charts, and charts are, useful. You need charts, of course, to chart, but this is for on-chain data, right? On-chain data is really something you should take a look at. For example, here at charts, we have all kind of charts, and what I really like about this is that they have a really decent explanation on how to use every single of these charts as well. So for example, the Bitcoin investor tool, the 2-year MA multiplier. So this is the 2 years Bitcoin moving average. As you can see right here, the Bitcoin price is the blue line right here. The 2-year moving average is the green line, and the 2-year moving average times 5 is the red line. Now, what it's not about this chart, but you can basically look up everything, and this gives you just a little perspective, right? Because if you look at the Bitcoin chart right now, you might feel like, oh, it came down, stressful, will it ever go back up? But if you look at this, you'll notice that this might be a good buying opportunity, because just to show you this as example, for example, every time Bitcoin went below the 2-year moving average, it was a great buying opportunity, right? Every time we move below the green line, as you can see right here, we move below the green line, and what was it? A great buying opportunity. Here as well, every time we move below the green line, what happened? A great buying opportunity it turned out to be. Here as well, great buying opportunity, went back up, and now great buying opportunity. So this gives you a little perspective, and you can see a lot of things right here. You have the Bitcoin rainbow price chart indicator, for example, and this is just showing like when it's a good time to buy or when it's not a good time to buy. Now, every time we are into the blue zone, even the green zone, you see right here exactly what it means. And if you scroll a little down, you see way more explanation. What is the indicator? How to use the indicator? A lot of stuff, right? So basically, you can also, you just zoom in and you'll see right here, oh, we were really at the most fire sale zone that we can ever be, right? So if you haven't bought back here, you might want to ask yourself why, right? If we ever see Bitcoin in the red, it's a good time to sell right here as well, and it's not always super accurate because it even went above it, right? So in 2013, we were completely overbought. But if you sold here or if you sold here, doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, we went back here and it was a good move, right? So, and if you combine all these charts, then you're really getting the best out of it. So never go do something, buy something, sell something, whatever, based off one chart. But there are a lot of charts right here that you can combine. Bitcoin profitable days you have right here, for example. You see in the green, in the red, it's all, there is so much good stuff. You also can take a look at the Bitcoin whale wallet. So if you ever wonder what the whales are doing, well, for example, Bitcoin wallet sizes with more than 1,000 Bitcoin, you can see exactly what they do. So the orange line are the addresses and the blue line is the Bitcoin price. So you see for the last couple of weeks, months, they have been selling, and now they are slowly at the bottom here. Some are finally accumulating a little again. So just look into it. Look into bitcoin.com. Look into it. You can get a lot of useful information from this. Now, the next one that I want to show you is, these are actually, this could be multiple sites, but I'm gonna give you 2, and you can use you can see for yourself which one you like best. You can also use both. Now, we need an address, and I don't want to show you the address of myself per se, so I'm just gonna take a look at, the whitelist of C2 for projects, and take a random address that it says right here, so we can take a look into that person's address, because I don't know if it's a good example, we'll find out, but this is dbank.com, and here you can connect your wallet or search for an address, right? So I'm gonna fill in this address right here, and I can see exactly what's on that address. So if you ever feel like, shit, I had some crypto on my address but I forgot where exactly, you can find it right here, right? So for example, this guy has 50,000 CDFI tokens, okay, and he has 65,000 SpinTop tokens. So he'd be like, oh shit, yeah, cool, I got some money in SpinTop. You know, you can find it like that. Now this one doesn't have a lot, so it's not a perfect example. Let me see if I can find another one right here. So just take this address, paste it right here, see what this person has. So you see the total balance, you see the chains whereon you can filter per chain, for example, and you can see right here, okay, this guy has this in his wallet and this also just CDFI. But if you ever have some money, you have some LP token somewhere or whatever, you can track it this way. Now you also have Zapper.fi, and if we go here and we search for the same address, for example, I don't know if we find something else, because these sites are all not accurate, right? There's always, you know, it doesn't track every site, every project, every token, and all that. So you have to keep in consideration that this is not everything. I'm still looking for the best DeFi tracker, portfolio tracker there is, but the perfect one doesn't exist yet, basically. So this one is still loading. The benefit about Zapper.fi is that they also track NFTs, so you can actually see what NFTs you have. So if you are in NFTs, that's also very nice to track right there. So I got another one. This is a good example as well. This guy has some, or girl, I don't know, has some stuff in his wallet. Okay, great, all good. But if we scroll down, you can see, oh, there's an NFT as well. What's the NFT worth? What's the floor price? So what's the estimated value? And apps. Hey, there's some money in Defi Finance. Look, for example, this is your address. You can see like, oh, I have $32 in Defi Finance, for example. You click on it and you can see exactly what. I'm staking 2 Phantom LP tokens. Cool. Now I know that I have some money right there, and if you forgot it and you feel like I want more money, you can go to Defi Finance and you can take it out right there. So this is really helpful. DBank, Zapper, there are more, but these are the two that I think are best. Next one, this one you might probably already heard of. If not, go check it out. Definitely, this is one of the biggest websites there is, Defi Llama, and this is giving you a nice DeFi overview. So what you can check out right here, well, there is a lot you can check out right here, but what mainly is most important for me to check out is if you go to chains, you can see what chains there are, how the popularity is. So for example, we have the Ethereum chain. This is the biggest chain. It has the most value locked in it, right? So it's sorted by the total value locked. So there's almost 40 billion total value locked on the complete Ethereum chain. Then second, for some reason, all of a sudden, is Tron. Okay, cool, we got Tron. So if you wonder like, okay, what's up with Tron? You just click on Tron and you see right here all the platforms that are built on Tron. Those are, you know, not a lot, just 8, right? But if you're like, hey, I'm interested in the Tron network, then you can check out right here. Oh, Just Lend is a platform for lending, I guess. So you can click on it and here you can go to the website. Okay, cool. If we go back to change, you see, okay, the Binance Smart Chain is third, Avalanche is next, but you can also see the changes right here, right? So for example, Polygon. Whoa, Polygon is up for 20% in 1 week and almost 40% per the last month. So Polygon is climbing pretty nicely, right? So that says something about the coin Matic, but it's also saying something about the projects built on Polygon, right? So if you click on Polygon, you see exactly what's built on Polygon, and here you can see what has changed so much. So for example, Beefy is doing pretty good for Polygon, Balancer is doing pretty good for Polygon, DeFi Network, oh, DeFi Network still exists, pretty good for Polygon. So you can check it out. Oh, Define is a DEX built on Polygon. Cool. So if you, for example, feel like, hey, Matic is a coin that I really like, but it already kind of took off. Well, apparently, Define is, and I know for a fact that DeFi has its own token as well, but you can just check the website and you'll find out. But for example, DeFi, well, people are locking their money into the DeFi platform, right? So what's up with the coin DeFi? So DeFi network right here. If we take a look at what happened the last week, yeah, DeFi did pretty good. It went from 3 cents all the way to 6 cents. So it doubled. So something happened to DeFi. So that's a good way to do your research. Still, if I would take a look at it like, okay, $10 million market cap, tokenomics, you know, pretty good, not far from each other. So not a lot of tokens getting vested that stands in the way. You want to check out the website, of course, multi-chain DEX. Okay, cool, launch the app. And here it looks a little like Uniswap, SushiSwap, whatever. But here you can check it out. You can swap, you can pool, you can farm, you can stake right here. There's a lot you can do right here. So, you know, might be worth checking out. Something good is going on right here. And it looked like a big pump, by the way, but, you know, it's... If you look where it came from, $6 to 3 cents, yeah, okay, not bad. But that would say that the project is dead in that case, right? If you look at this and it came down that hard, you feel like not dead. But a dead project doubling in a week, I don't know, something might be up. So that's a first good step to do your research, and then you can check out, okay, maybe dive into the Telegram group on the Twitter, what's happening, is something changing, you know. Make use of that. You can also check out the category oracles, and we all know that Chainlink is, you know, pretty much the biggest and most familiar oracle there is. But you could check out like, okay, I like oracles. Chainlink already is kind of there, you know. Chainlink will probably do good, but will it do 100x? I don't know. Probably not, right? So what else is there? Well, we got Maker, we got Winklink, we got Pete, I don't know, Band, TWAP. So then you can check out, okay, what is there? And, you know, TWAP, 48 protocols secured. Okay, doing pretty good. You know, this one has 1, right? So, okay, if you just have 1. So a really good way to do your research right here. There's a lot to check out. Next one, I love it. I used it a lot in the past. I forgot about it. I run upon it, and it has to be in this video. It's coinmarketcal.com, so CoinMarket Calendar. Here you can check out all the big events per project, right? So I'm now just on the main page, so it shows the biggest events. So for example, CDFI is one of the biggest events right here. A lot of upvotes. So there's a snapshot going on. So you get NFTs, you get SNFTs. Well, I happen to know what it is. I try to read it right here. You get a new token based on the CDFI tokens that you have, and the last snapshot is happening before they're going to distribute that. So if you feel like, oh, I want to get some free tokens, you can now buy CDFI, and then you're right on time for the snapshot. Also, Step App, FitFi. Mainnet launch is going to happen today. Okay, cool, mainnet launch. And you know, these kind of things, you have to know that this is, a lot of things are usually priced in, but sometimes it's not. And then it's very good to check that out. So for example, like I said, Snapchat, Step App. Damn. They were already climbing. This is the last month, and they were climbing pretty nicely from 7 cents to 13 cents right now. So it's not a big pump right here. So probably the mainnet was already announced a while ago, and people were just slowly accumulating that. So if you feel like, okay, this might be worth a shot, then you could check that out. Now, there is a lot to see right here. 15th of September, the mainnet merge for Ethereum, as we all know. CDFI has, you know, coins with potential. It says CDFI has 2 things coming, so the last snapshot and the NFT airdrop. But there are categories right here, right? So we got trending, popular events in the last 24 hours, algorithm based on votes, views, and dates. So this is what people really keeping an eye on. So trending right here is the CDFI stuff, the Ethereum merge, Bitmart listing for the Elsener fan token. So also listings are going to get placed here. Well, the mainnet launch, the Matic comparison, the MetaMon world patch for Reika coin. I don't know it, but these are all kind of things you want to take a look. Significant popular events paired with a major coin, algorithm based on votes, views, dates, and market cap. Okay, cool. So significant. Well, that's also right here. That's kind of the same, right? Coins with potential, I really like that. If we take a look at coins with potential and we click that, it takes some time to load it sometimes, but here we see coins with potential. And this is pretty cool, because here you can also see the number of upcoming events, right? So if we take a look at Solana, for example, 4 upcoming events. So if we click on Solana, it takes us to the Solana page, and you can see all the upcoming events for Solana. So they got the CoinFest in Asia, they got a mainnet for Aave, have the mainnet by Masari in New York from, okay, cool, in 2022. They got this going on, they got that going on. This is all paired with Solana, so that's pretty interesting. So if we go back to that page, we can also filter by this, and then like I said, it takes a while to load because there's a lot of information on this page. There's look, this big ass page, so it takes some time to load, but you can filter right here as well. Here we go, Space SIP. This has 25 upcoming events. I don't know this project, I have no idea. So before I'm gonna check this out and get all hyped up, I want to know what is SIP in the first place. Maybe you heard about SIP, but if you haven't, always check it out. Like, okay, what is it then? Well, it's at least a project that went from $1.50 all the way to whatever this is right now. So I don't know what happened, but that's not good, because that's a really big of a drop. But I have a lot of events coming, so what's up? Can see the circulating supply though. That's CoinGecko. That's usually not so good with that kind of stuff. So in that case, we have to take a look at CoinMarketCap. That has that information, usually more on point. Market cap $20,000. Okay. I don't know if that's correct. The fully diluted 900,000. So you might want to check out, like, okay, what is this? Let's go to the Telegram. Telegram is not really that dead, right? I mean, people are still talking, not a lot, especially for the amount of members that they have, but it's still going on. Okay, so project, you know, whatever happened to the price is very alive. I think it's probably the token investing, but I don't know. Then, cool. What do they have coming then? They got a listing coming. They got the game introduction. They got a partner token staking, partner NFT staking, space chain partnership. So they basically put the complete roadmap on here. But you also have to take a look at how many votes does it have. Like 5 votes, 6, 18, 16, 3, 7, 4, 5. Like there's no community. So don't get tricked by the fact that this has a high number. Because if there's not a community behind it that's actually waiting for this kind of stuff, then yeah, what's the use, right? And the last one, of course, this is at least this is of all the, you know, tools that I just showed you, this is the one you actually need, and that's Tradingview, right? There's a free version of Tradingview. You have a paid version where you have a lot more indicators, but the free is working fine. I used it for years. And this is just where you can check out the Bitcoin chart, right? I mean, the chart is always the leading thing that shows you if you are broke or not, basically, and stand next to your portfolio. So on how to use Tradingview and all that kind of stuff, you know, I'll make videos about that, but definitely have Tradingview. Right? This is, you can download the app on your computer. This is way better than the web version, if you ask me. So definitely check it out. Tradingview. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You should know it. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like around 70% of the people that watches this is not subscribed. I mean, how come? Just take a look. Are you subscribed? Yes? Thank you. No? Do it. It's not so hard, man. For now, turn on the bell notification as well so you don't miss anything. I try to be here every single day with the best information about crypto. Stay safe in these times, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.